Hello and welcome to the Global Fashion Workshop channel. I remind you that we release a new video 3 times a week. We continue working on the dress based on my sketch. Today I want to do the cutting, the basting, and the fitting so that you can see how it looks on me, because I myself look forward to it. I look forward to it very much. Let's look at the sketches once more. The back consists of 2 symmetrical halves and the decorative belt. The front is a little different. We'll do the left and the right part separately, but to save time and not to film for too long, I cut the back in advance. What do we have? I cut out the back pattern, basted the darts, flared it, kept the right cut where they should be, and sewed in the belt. That's how the back looks. Attention please, I'll put the back aside and start doing the right part. We'll start from the left half and then the right one. That means we'll make the left part and then the right part separately from each other, and then you'll see. And today we'll try fitting it already. I put the back aside and start working on it. I want you to pay attention to the way we've marked all the parts on the tracing paper. Left face, center front face. The belt here, this belt, on the waist, look here, the fabric is laid out on the table upwards, 1 layer. So we should put the patterns the right side mark upward, so that when we've cut it out, they'll be the right side upward. What I have on the table, the upper part of the top, this one, I've already cut out the belt from another fabric, and 2 godettes. One is for the center front, not flared, 1 layer. This is the godette for the center, and this is the side godette. The side godette has a side seam written on it, here. And here's the side seam. You can see it. So I'll start cutting. I add 2 centimeters. I add 2 centimeters to the godettes and start cutting. The center front, the grain line, the center front, the grain line. Let's start cutting. The cut, as you remember it, was done using a ruler. I add 7 millimeters because it's a cut. For the cut here, I add 7 millimeters. I've reached this point, and it's already a centimeter. And here we have the grain line. By the way, keep in mind that I've marked the dart with pins so I can't draw it here, but I have the pattern here. I need to draw it on the wrong side. That's why I've placed the pins here, so I can draw the dart now. Because it shouldn't be on that side, I need it on this side. Well, we have different opinions on this dress. Some are glad we're doing it. Some say they don't need it. It may not be for everyone, but we, the most of us, need it. I just can't wear simple dresses anymore. I'm tired of them. Here, I did it. Here's a notch, just 1 millimeter. You see, right? The upper part of the top, the belt, and now what's left to cut out are these 2 godettes. And I'll be done cutting the left part. Not to mix anything up, I recommend that you baste the left half after cutting it out, and only then cut out the right part, so you don't get confused. The less bother, the better. All the edge lines are marked. It's very convenient. Center front, side seam, easy to understand. Nothing much about it. The top, the belt, the two godettes. Look at the sketch. It's just how I put them together. Center front, center front, center front. I put it away. Now I won't make any mistakes for sure. Let's work on the left half. We only have the left half. We haven't cut out the right part yet. Let's baste this seam, godette to godette. I'll put them together and baste with a 1 centimeter seam. The lower part, the grain line, the center front, the belt, and we've basted in the dart in the upper part of the top. I'll put the darts together and baste it on both sides. Watch out for the wrong side. Keep the sides in mind. I easily put together the pieces of the dress because everything's in order. But if you cut out all the parts, leave them all on the table, it'll take a long time to put the parts together right away, and we won't do that. The left part is just like the sketch. We'll see it now. Look, the left half of the dress. Ah, how beautiful. Imagine how good it'll look. That's it. Now to the right half of the dress. Look at the sketch, the yoke. Here's the yoke. We have two upper parts of the front. The center part, here's the center front. The side part, here it is, the front part. The belt will be here where the hips are. One belt and two parts. Here they are. Here. The center front, the grain line, the rest is flared. Look how inconveniently I placed the parts. I could have turned it and cut the other way, direct the flaring here and saved some fabric, but I need to make it easy to understand for you. Here I have the bottom of the dress. Here are two parts. Here they are. I added 2 centimeters, the upper part of the top, the yoke, and the belt. I named all the details that we have here, and let's cut now. Here we have style lines. The fabric is facing the right side upward in one layer. All the patterns are placed on the right side, upward. Watch me. Great. I'll give it away to have this seam basted, and while they baste here, I'll cut and baste this. Oh, I can't wait to finish basting. I haven't been working for too long, but I can't wait already. I really can't wait to try fitting it on. But I can't start fitting. I haven't cut all the parts out yet. How can I try it on? The center front, the side seam, I'll baste this seam now. The right half is different from the left half. We've basted the style lines, basted the yoke and the lower part. Now we'll baste this last seam. All the center front marks are kept. That means all the parts meant to be there are there. I'll finish basting here and we can put the halves together by the center seam, and then we'll get the front as a whole, and you'll see how it's asymmetric. Today, I'm in the mood to work, really in the mood, because I understood I need to work. I can talk all the way. Look how it'll be. The right half of the dress. The left half of the dress. But you know what? I think this dress is a Yves Saint Laurent style. Look how beautiful. And it'll be flared at the bottom and there'll be the belt. The belt will be connected to the back. And this will be on the hip by itself. I'll connect the points now. It's a perfect match. I'll baste this seam now. I need to remember that it'll have a lining. I like this dress very much. We haven't cut out anything from sample fabrics for a long time on this channel. We're always very thorough when choosing the fabric. We think about it a lot. I'll finish basting this part and show you. That's how it'll look. Well, you've seen the back already. I'll put the parts together by the side seams now and we'll baste the side seams and the shoulder seams. Pay attention to it. The decorative elements here should match. Of course, I'm not as precise now as when we'll be stitching. I'll baste the side seam now and we'll see, but I'll leave 2 centimeters for the seam. While I'm basting, I'll tell you about the sleeve. I've parted the sleeve by 12 to 13 millimeters. It's not that important. I want to do tucks at the top of it, but you'll see it when the dress will be finished. I won't be doing any tucks for fitting, but when the dress will be finished, you'll see how it looks. Decorative elements match on one side seam, but they won't match on the other. I'll show it all. Here. When we're sewing, for sure we'll be measuring every millimeter, drawing and marking everything precisely. But for now, we just want to see how it looks, because I can't stand waiting anymore. Yes, it's not perfect. We don't need it together right now, and there's something to fix. Still, we baste it. The fabric should look perfect. Of course, in the end, it'll look better. You match the fold and the sides here. Pull one side and fit the other. It won't look the way we need it to. Yes, that's the left side seam, and I'll baste the right on now. Well, what can I say? It has surpassed my expectations. I imagined this dress very well, but I couldn't imagine it'd look this good. Look at it. I am so happy. Look how amazing the cut looks. And this one. Show the cut. I don't even know if I'll change the sleeve. I like it how it is. Look at it. What I want to say, the dress can make you look better or it can make you look empty. This dress definitely won't make me look empty. I'll look dignified. I have so many feelings. I'm so full of them I want to share with you. Look at the crepe colors that we have. They're magnificent. They look amazing. This fabric feels great. I have no words. It's just great. Of course, when I put it on, I danced and sang and moved my hips. Not the most proper behavior for a lady like me who has 3 granddaughters, but it's not important. What is important is that I'm happy. I think this dress brought novelty to my life. I'll finish it and travel in it somewhere for sure. And I'll report everything to you. Wait for the review when it's finished, though it'll look the same on me. I look at it now and I think it doesn't need a lining. There'll be a facing, something on the belt, and that's it. Crepe can stretch, so I think there'll be a little zipper. It can't have a zipper on the center back because we'll have a one-piece belt there. No need to cut it. Why? There would be too many angles. Why make it more complicated for ourselves? The easier the better. Here. That's it for today. Like the video and share. Subscribe to our channel and make beautiful dresses together with us. Thank you for watching. All the best from Irina Paukshte and the rest of our team.